Energized show, up the Irish.
Okay, what's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Energized, the Face Off. Ross, introduce the guests, man.
Today we have the Premier FC lightweight title fight between Solomon King Simon and Groovy Flux Mario Di Tofano. Lads, how are we doing?
Good. Very good.
Show, lads.
Guys, this has to be one of the most highly anticipated lightweight contests in the country. Solomon, what did you think when you first found out that you were going to fight Mario?
I think obviously I was meant to fight Mario. Can't even remember when the last. Actually, I can't remember the exact date, but messed up my hand a while back. I thought I was gonna be healed up to try to do it, but I messaged him, let him know. Listen, sorry, but normally I hate pulling out because I hate when it's done on me. So that was the first time I actually had to pull out of a fight, but it worked out. I felt like it worked out better because he's gone on to do mad things since then, gone the Clan Wars belt, got the Cage Warriors belt. So I was like, okay, now it makes it for a better fight, in my opinion, anyway. So it works out better. Now I'm happier to actually show myself.
And what about yourself, Mario? I'm pretty sure Saul is now the most experienced lightweight in the country. How does it feel to be testing yourself against someone like that?
Good, man. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to test myself against the top guys. But yeah, as I said, we were meant to fight in March. He messaged me. He said he couldn't fight, and I was like, yeah, no problem. But now it's gonna happen. I'm looking forward to it because I want the tough experience before I go pro. You know what I mean? I don't want the easy fights. That's why I'm taking whoever comes, whatever names are given.
Loving the respect. That's why, for people tuning in now, the two lads take on each other on August 27th. If you want to get tickets, make sure to jump on Assault's Instagram. And if you want to get tickets, make sure to jump on Mario's Instagram as well, because this one is going to be a guaranteed banger.
Absolutely. Solomon, congrats on your performances in the Four Nations. It was absolutely fantastic. We've seen a bit more wrestling from you over there in the Four Nations. Obviously, Mario is a brilliant grappler. Do you feel like the grappling exchanges is where this fight could be won and lost?
I think for myself, with the Four Nations, I just wanted to prove it to myself that because I wrestle in the gym at grappling. Actually, I enjoy the grappling side of things a good bit more than the striking, but I've never got to the point where I had to actually show it. So I was very happy with the performance in Four Nations, just to show. Even it wasn't really a lot of it was mainly control. I wasn't really too offensive. So now I could open up a lot more. Mario, again, his strength mainly lies in the grappling. Striking is pretty good. He has a good foundation. I like the way he moves off his back foot, but the grappling, I think, and I'm sure he would attest to that as well, it would be where his strength lies. And at this stage, with all the experience I have now, I feel when it comes to striking, grappling, wrestling, whatever it is, I have that covered, and I've tested that with so many different people that I think I'm gonna put him to the test and see, because if he can't get the grappling, what was the option then after that? So I'm pretty sure that where the gym is coming from, I'm sure they have layers of what they have planned down on doing. But if the grappling doesn't work, I feel like he's gonna be in danger then,
Mario, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like if you can't get the takedown here, does that mean you're in trouble, like Saul says?
No, I don't think so. I'm comfortable everywhere. The why I grapple all the time is because in a fight, it's the easiest way to victory for me. Do you know what I mean? I can give damage without taking damage, but I'm looking forward to it. If I can't get the takedown, I can't get the takedown. I'll show people that I've got stuff on the feet as well. You know what I mean? I'm training with high level guys all the time, getting pushed. So I'm more than ready for wherever the fight goes. Looking forward to it.
And then obviously, Mario, you're holding that Cage Legacy belt. You're holding that Clan Wars belt. This one for the Premier FC belt. Are you looking to wrap up every belt in Ireland before you go pro?
No, I couldn't give a shit about the belts, to be honest with you. It's just they mean nothing. Do you know what I mean? They're fucking sitting under there in their pile of clothes.
It'd be funny if you had both on right now.
Yeah. No, I'm just here for experience.
With all the medals.
Maybe a world title will mean something to me, but it's just out here, good competition, and the belt just means that I'm getting the best competition.
Yeah, and then obviously with that being said, so you fought 17 times now as an amateur. Do you just feel like the opponent means more than, any titles? Obviously you want to test yourself against the best guys in the country before you go pro.
Yeah, like the titles, the belts, all of that, like that comes like I could win a belt from beating bums as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really mean much. My main thing is like challenging myself from the stand. I've been trying to do that from the very first one. Like, went after wrestlers, went after grapplers, went after strikers, went after the big guys, like just to show myself what I can do and like show that I am able to hang in there with all of them. And every single time, like I get that rep in there, it's like a mental like upgrade. Like the physical skills, like I said, like all I have to do is train. Like if you repeat something enough time, you're gonna get better at it. But like to make sure that your head is in the right place in there, that's the work. That's where it's actually at. Because you could talk all you want, but once you're in there, it's a completely different game. Like it's like there when you have someone else facing you trying to do the same thing, training just as hard as you're training, like that's where you have to switch up. And that's what I think the experience has been bringing me. And that's where I have like extreme confidence in wherever any of the fight goes, because I've pushed myself to that. I know, okay, I've bet this guy, I've done this guy, I went against this guy. Like, what else? Who else is gonna come at me? What are they gonna show me that I haven't seen before? And like, so I'm excited for this one, especially because I'm tired of fighting big men as well. Like, so like Mario, I feel like is the closest. Like more recently, I know it will be like similar enough size. So like, I won't have to be fucking chasing him down, trying to like get inside his range and shit that much. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, another thing that's really well publicized about the PFC events is the big cage. Lads, when you're fighting each other now in the bigger cage, is that something you're looking forward to doing, getting the experience in there? Mario, you can go ahead first, bud.
Yeah, like I'm used to training in a big cage. Anyways, like in a cage, legacy cage, something like that, you know what I mean? You don't have to set shit up. I can just fucking grab you. You know what I mean? We're this close anyways, but like in a bigger cage, it will take more setups, everything. You have to play the game of martial arts. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm all about just getting that good experience at the moment, having fun out there, doing my thing.
Yeah. What about yourself, Sol? You're obviously very experienced, but like this is a bigger cage.
Nah, like the big cage we go. Like I think, like a lot of it. You said yourself, like a lot of it has always been like the small size, and like you don't have that much time to actually move. Like you take two steps, even to be honest, one step, and like you're already like they shoot in, you're on the fence, and you're playing grappling for the rest for a good bit of it. So like this I think would actually allow me to open up a lot more on my feet. And then like it would make the takedown defense a good bit easier because like I actually have space to like back up into, rather because like the first defense is like just get the fuck away, like rather than me trying to sprawl and all that kind of shit. But like now I'm actually looking for, I feel like this time I could actually show everything, and it works out perfectly just with my amateur career so far. I like the way it's coming down to this side as well, and I like the big cage. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Ross, do you think the ref will like a bigger cage?
Yeah, I'm sure the ref will love a bigger cage. Guys, I want to ask about your futures. Mario, obviously you're 5-0. Win here will send you 6-0. I suppose the SPG Ireland guys are very hot at the moment. They're on some good win streaks across the gym. When do you think you'll turn pro yourself? And have you had that conversation with John yet?
Not too sure. There's still things myself I want to work on out there. I feel like I'm progressing nicely. So we'll see. I'm just taking it one fight at a time. And it's like when I know myself and I look at a performance and I go, that's a professional level performance, then I'll be like, grand. I'll talk to Dave, talk to John, and we can get going from there. But at the moment, it's just one fight at a time and just keep progressing.
And tell us this, when you see the likes of Nathan Kelly in PFL and Dara Kelly in Bellator, and they get to fight in the big arena shows, does that really get your juices flowing and you're like, I want that to be me someday soon?
Yeah. That definitely motivates you. Because it's like I'm training with them boys every day. So it's like fucking that could be me out there eventually, you know what I mean? So it just keeps the head down, keeps me pushing to get better. So
Good. And so, look, this is going to be your 18th fight as an amateur. Is there a magic number you want to hit before you turn pro, or will it be performance that defines when you go pro?
Yeah, like number, no, it's like it's literally how I feel mentally. And like, to be honest, I feel sharp now. I feel everything is like blended in together really well for me. Like this fight would be just like, I would just like to make a statement, get that like done, and be like, this will be that professional level performance I'm looking for. Like I just know it in my own head, because like I just don't see anything stopping me based on my history. Like my confidence don't come from me just like saying, oh, I'm gonna do this. Like I've done shit. Like I've gone through shit. I've gone through like different obstacles, and I've like overcome them. That's why I know like this performance is gonna be like spectacular on my part. And once that's done, like I don't see anything left for me after that, and then we just see what the rest end of the year has to hold. But like I think I've done enough now. Like the amateur at that, like the 17 fight is like, that's just from like the MMA side. I mean, I didn't even know it's gone to that much yet, but like I had a good feel like kickboxing before that as well. So like I think everything is just, it's packaged well nicely now. So it's just finish up really nicely on this one, and then we'll see where we go after that.
This is going to be an absolute banger. These are two of the best lightweights in the country. I can't wait for Mario. Tell us this: August 27th in Kilkenny. How do you get the job done?
Pressure. That's all I do. You know what I mean? I pressure people. By second, third round, they're tired. Do you know what I mean? They're fatigued. That's where it comes in. That's where I find the win.
That's where they make the diamonds, isn't it, Mario?
That's it, baby.
And what about yourself, Saul? How do you end up with your hand raised?
I see that pressure being done in the first round, and then him getting caught and going to bed, or he's going to realize I probably shouldn't fucking walk forward on him, and then he's going to back up, and then I take him out in the second round.
Basel, there we have it. If you weren't excited before, now you are. Not only is it the actual main event, this is also the people's main event.
That's why we had to get the two boys on. Lads, we want to thank you very much for coming on, and also a massive shout out to the Irish MMA scene as well, because like look at all the opportunities that are coming people's ways, the PFLs, the Bellators, the UFCs, even Centurions on this week as well. So it's like very, very exciting for the Irish amateur scene. Ross, take us away.
Yeah, guys, thanks a million for both joining us. Two absolute legends. Wish you both best of skill on the night. If you haven't been watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and as always, stay energized.
Energized show, up the Irish. Been sussing you guys a couple of times. I've seen a couple of clips. I think you've done some interviews with Dylan Moran and that I saw. So keep going, keep up the good work, guys.